Welcome to the Good Food Kitchen. I'm Jeremy Dixon from the Revive Cafes in Auckland, and today I'm going to share with you a delicious soup that is the favourite at my cafes, the creamy Thai pumpkin soup, and you are going to love it. Today you're going to need to make this great dish the following. First job, we want to get the onions on. So we're going to use 2 onions for this dish. We want to really add lots of sweetness and lots of flavour as a kind of a base to get it started. So we'll just chop these onions. Now we don't need to do them too delicately, they're going to be blended up later, so we can just kind of chunkily do them. So you don't need to be too chefy, just hack them up any way you can. I'm going to put them in this hot pot here. Just a little bit of oil. And put them in and get them underway. Love that sizzle when you put something in a pot, you know cooking has commenced. Stir it up, get them underway. Going to add some garlic, 2 cloves of garlic. Easy way to do your garlic is just throw it in the garlic crusher, skin on, and put it in, just like that. We're also going to add some ginger puree. Now you can use whole ginger, fresh ginger if you want to, but these little containers you get from the supermarket are actually really good as well. And it's a quick way to be able to inject some flavour into a dish. Just going to add a good tablespoon in here. So by all means, cut your fresh ginger yourself, but it's a really quick way of getting some flavour. However, never buy garlic in those little containers. You've got to use garlic fresh. Garlic that comes in those containers is just, it's not really garlic, it just smells terrible, so don't use it. But you can use the ginger anytime. So those are underway. We're going to add some curry paste, and these are great ingredients to have in your pantry or fridge that adds instant flavour really, really quickly. And you can get red, green, yellow, all these different curry pastes. I'm just going to use a tablespoon of red curry paste. And again, get to know your curry paste. This one here is reasonably mild, so it's not going to burn my mouth off. So get to know them. If in doubt, just add a little bit. You can always add some more later. But it's very difficult to take it out of the dish once it's in there. So you don't want to burn your mouth off too much. So mix that in there. So that just adds instant flavour. Curry pastes have lots of some chilies. They have ginger, garlic, lemongrass, a lot of other great spices that really make this soup taste amazing. Going to add some salt. Just turn up the gas a bit. I'm going to add some water. Now I've pre-boiled this. So these onions are now nice and kind of sweet and caramelised. So we're going to add some water to it there. That's about 6 cups of water. Now normally you might want to add raw pumpkin, but to save time I've pre-roasted some pumpkin, so I'm just going to use it just pre-roasted, so it's pretty much ready to go straight away. So if you use raw pumpkin, from this moment you probably want to cook it for about 20 to 30 minutes until the pumpkin is soft. And pumpkin just has a lovely sweetness, and who doesn't like a pumpkin soup? Look at that. We're going to add some honey. You can use honey, or sometimes I use date puree at my cafes just to give a bit of sweetness. So all the ingredients are in there. So we're just going to use our trusty stick blender, my favourite tool in the kitchen. So it's just like a blender that you can use in a pot. And we're just going to blend this up. Okay, I think that's mostly done. If you don't have a stick blender, you can just put it into a blender or a food processor and blend it that way. But just obviously it's a bit more extra dishes to do. So we're going to add some coconut cream, and this just adds a lovely creaminess. You don't need much coconut cream, so we're just going to use a little can, or probably half a big can. We're going to stir it around in there. And we're just going to reserve a little bit in the bottom that we can use for garnish later. And this soup is pretty much done. Look at that. So if you've got the pre-roasted pumpkin, you can literally make this soup in not many minutes at all. So there we go. All we have to do now is serve it up. And it's really important presentation-wise to make sure you do those little extra things in a dish to make it great. So we're just going to... So a nice white bowl is always good for presentation. And then just a few little tips, things on the top, just make it just that little bit special. So we're going to just put a little bit of coconut cream from before that we've got left over. Just a few little zigzags, nothing too flash, just something in the middle just to give it a bit of extra specialness. Just a bit of coriander on top, just to finish it off and make it look beautiful and just cared for. And there you have a delicious Thai creamy pumpkin soup, a lovely Thai twist on a classic favourite. Once you make it once, you'll make it forever. It's amazing.